August 6th is the feast of the Transfiguration of the Lord, when Jesus took Peter, James, and John up Mount Tabor, and there he was seen in his glory for that moment, flanked by Moses and Elijah. The Gospels tell us that the apostles were frightened, they were amazed, and ultimately they didn't want to leave. Peter says in effect, "Lord, can we build 3 tents? Can we stay here with you in this wonderful moment, this wonderful experience?" That perhaps says a great deal about our human experience of encountering God, even if it's not encountering God in his glory of the resurrection or on a mountaintop. I think sometimes people are afraid to encounter God. They're wondering, what will God do? Will he chastise me? Will God ask me to do something very difficult? Will God ask me to change my ways? And then perhaps when we do experience God's presence, we're amazed. We're amazed that it's so personal. Does God really care this much about me? Is God really speaking to me? Can I actually have a personal relationship with God? Of course, the answer is yes, we can. And then there's that experience, in some ways, Lord, can't we just keep it this way? Can't this wonderful state last on and on? That peace, that confidence that comes from knowing the presence of the Lord in our lives. I think many people do have such transfiguration moments, experiences, maybe fleeting, but they're real nonetheless. Jesus encounters us at moments to give us help, to give us hope, to perhaps encourage us to change directions, to comfort us, to inspire us. But generally, as with the apostles, we can't stay on that mountaintop. We have to go back down the mountain. We must go back to the routine of life. But the point is, the experience will usually help us to descend those mountains with a changed understanding of life, and perhaps with an eagerness to return to that moment, something which also in its own way will sustain us. While none of us can demand such great moments from God, we can place ourselves in situations, I believe, where they are more likely, by having prayer times and reflective moments, by placing ourselves before the Eucharist or in a sacred place. The Transfiguration event helped carry those apostles through the distress of Christ's passion and death. They had seen what goes beyond that. They had seen the promise of resurrection. May we be blessed in similar ways. This is Father Donald at St. Clement Church of Rosedale. May the Lord's peace be yours.